So, check this out, people. You know, it still boggles my mind how these YouTubers who were created during the lockdowns, who didn't have anything better to do, decided to become non-financial advisors, right? They began to take their stimulus checks and dump those checks into the stock market, right? And this is what caused the GME and AMC squeeze. It wasn't because these stocks were worth buying into, right? It wasn't because hedge funds were being squeezed the way that they're selling it to you today. Yes, they were squeezed because society had the money to invest because they had free money. And so these hedge funds were forced to cover. But today, it's a different scenario. It's a totally different story than the one that they're trying to sell you. It's completely different. And it's irrelevant because now no one has the money to do the same things that they had done previously in 2021. And so I don't understand how these guys are still making videos, how it is that they're able to come up with new content and new videos to get people hyped. I mean, it's been 4 years of the same nonsense, and the same people who were watching these people in 2020 and 2021 are still following them today, waiting for this big to the moon nonsense to take place. And so here I am, right? After some 3 or 4 years of me creating this channel, because I have another channel, right? That's much older than this one. And I don't pump or promote that channel because that channel has nothing to do with this one. And so I separate them, right? But the only reason why I don't get views and I don't get subscribers on this channel is because I don't sell the people the nonsense that they want to hear. You see, you can't always give people what they want. You can't. Just because people want to hear bullshit doesn't mean you have to give them bullshit. You can't tell people the truth. You can't sell them the truth as you know it. You have to sell them nonsense in order to get your views up. This is YouTube. This isn't a career, at least not for me. It may be a career for Morant's Rants, right? Because he's always grinding, right? He doesn't have a life. He pumps GME 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. How he has time to spend with his family, I'll never know, because according to him, he's always grinding. And then he's out on the streets now promoting GME. He's constantly making live videos and posting videos every 10 minutes. How the freak a man like this has time for his wife, I'll never understand. And so you have people like that who are biased, right? Who are one-sided, who never give you the truth, who never tell you or give you the information the way they should give it to you. Rather, they leave out facts and they give you certain facts that only benefit them and the stocks they're involved in. And that's criminal. That's criminal because these people are telling you that they're not financial advisors, and yet they're giving you financial advice based on lies. They're not giving you facts. They're not giving you facts. So how can you sit there after 4 years knowing that these people are simply repeating the same bullshit that they said 4 years ago? 4 years later, they're every single day they're still saying the same thing. Hell, if you look at this little boy's videos, Mikey's Money, GME is about to make everybody rich. AMC is about to make everybody rich. It's the same bullshit, different day. And why a grown-up would tune to a little boy's channel to get stock market advice or any type of advice, I could never understand. This just goes to show how desperate people are to get rich, to make money, when they listen to a little boy who lives with his mother, who has no job because he doesn't need a job, right? Because his mother pays the rent. His mother pays the rent. And you got grown ass men with children, with real jobs, with mortgages, listening to these little boys on YouTube, and then listening to these other scumbags who have been promoting the same bullshit. It's just mind boggling to me because I'm a grown man with bills of my own. And I'll be damned if I'm going to listen to some bullshit on YouTube. Yeah, maybe at the beginning, I could understand if you tuned into these people at the beginning and say, hey, let me give this a try. Let me see what's going on. But 4 years later, when you've lost it all, when the only one who's become rich is the CEOs, Adam Aaron, Ryan Cohen, Roaring Kitty, 3 people, and supposedly these stocks were going to make people have life-changing money. When are you people going to learn? How many more years are you going to follow these scumbags and these idiots who continue to sell you this bullshit? It's just sickening to me. One thing I do like is that the more I tune into YouTube and I type in AMC, I rarely get the same people who were here just 2 years ago. They're all gone. Every one of them are gone. There's probably 4 or 5 of these people left. And then you got those who have made this into a career. A career. Everyday people, garbage men, everyday people, janitors, right? Who are non-financial advisors, who go on YouTube, who created this whole legacy out of the blue during a time when people had nothing better to do because of the lockdowns. And now they've made this into a full-time job, a full-time career. It's ridiculous. It is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life, where you have everyday people, nobodies, giving everyday people who are just like them advice on nonsense. People, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you because the hype is gone. The hype is left. GME hype is gone. AMC hype has been gone. The only ones who continue this bullshit are the same people who have been doing this for the past 4 years. I can count them on 4 fingers. And the one GME pumper who's always going to keep selling this bullshit until he can finally recover his losses. I mean, Frankie Muhammad, one of the old schoolers who were here from the beginning, realized the sham, the scam that was going on. Mike the Marine, who also gave it up, realizing the nonsense. Review Dork, who made money during the original AMC squeeze. TMI, who's a scumbag. Because a lot of these people got rich off the backs of AMC investors who they were deceiving and telling to hold while they were selling behind people's backs. That was the play all along. The AMC squeeze wasn't about squeezing the shorts. The AMC and GME squeeze was about squeezing the masses, squeezing the everyday novice retail investor who didn't know anything about the market. You guys jumped into the hype. You FOMO'd into a stock, causing it to spike, and those who were telling you it was going to the moon took advantage of you and sold while telling you to hold. This is why Trace Trades deleted his channel, because he knew what he had done. And the majority of AMC and GME pumpers do this because they know that the YouTube algorithms are going to get you to click onto their channel. Because YouTube doesn't promote me, because I don't sell the bullshit. I don't sell the hype. So people, in the end, you got to grow up. You got to become wise to what's been done to you. Nobody likes being lied to. It's time that you start calling out these pumpers, letting them know that you're no longer happy with them, that you're no longer going to support them. It's time that you grow the fuck up, people, and get your money.